countless elves suddenly appeared in the sky. They are already in battle mode. Soldiers below also sensed something was off and started getting tense. Seeing this, the lead soldier quickly explained.
We're Burgishmen. We mean you no harm.
At a signal from the elven Gorgeous, the elves came down from the sky. Turned out soldiers were a cavalry unit from Bork assigned to guard a nearby telegraph line. They were here to temporarily use the tribe's houses for shelter. According to the treaty with Bork, the elven Gorgeous had to agree. With her approval, soldiers entered the village to rest. One of the soldiers was ordered to scout the nearby terrain. He soon spotted a line of footprints in the valley. Following the tracks, he climbed into a crevice in the cliff. To his surprise, there was a hidden space inside. Just as he was checking out a book in the hall, an elf suddenly dropped down and pressed a 100-inch sword to his throat. Turns out this place was a sacred elven ground, and the elf behind him was Viney. She was its guardian. Once she learned the soldier's identity, Viney had no choice but to let him go. The soldier's name was Philo, and he was the cap for this mission. He promised Viney he'd never reveal the secret of this place, so Viney let him leave. But knowing how cunning humans can be, she made sure to keep a close eye on him. Just then a soldier reported the communication line had been damaged, but the cliffs were so steep, it'd be impossible for them to repair it on their own. Philo glanced toward Viney in the distance and got an idea. What would take humans a long time to fix was nothing but a small task for the elves. Sure enough, with Viney's help the line was quickly restored. Right at that moment gunfire rang out from afar. Philo rushed over, but by the time he got there the soldiers had already been killed, and below the cliff a monster was busy gnawing on the corpses. When it noticed Philo it turned and lunged at him. Philo quickly raised his cannon and shot it dead, but before he could catch his breath, another monster slammed him to the ground. Philo fought back as best as he could, and just as he was about to fall off the cliff, Viney suddenly showed up and saved him. But weirdly enough, the monster that had just been gunned down was now slowly turning back into a human. Turned out the enemy alliance had used the curse of the wolf to infect soldiers, and sent them to sabotage the telegraph line. Now that the line was fixed, Philo had a lot of free time. He and Viney started spending more time together. Viney brought him to the restricted area. Here are tons of books. The two of them often sat there chatting about the stories in those books. Before long they developed feelings for each other and got together.